Hello, Captains. Your host here, Brent Justice. Welcome to Just Gaming for Us, and it is another Star Trek Online patrol. This is Star Trek Online, the Awakening update that was recently released, and this is the part of the 5 new patrols that were released as part of the Mycelial Crisis event. So today I'm going to play the final one. This is the 5th patrol, so check out all other patrols if you haven't already seen those videos. They are on my channel, but I'm going to go to events here, and you'll see it's under patrols, mycelial operations. This is the last one, Sentinels in the Donatu system. A research facility on a small moon in the Donatu system is studying proxy. Deploy defense satellites to protect the unarmed facility from raiders. Again, it looks like House Mokai wants these spores, and we gotta stop them.
We're in luck. We made it here before Ja'ula. Let's get to work. Starfleet is studying a spore colony on the planetoid ahead. It's a scientific research facility. No weapons, shields only. If Ja'ula or her lackeys come to visit, they'll be sitting ducks. Fortunately, we're here.
Yeah, why didn't they bring some weapons with them? They know these, that everybody's, especially House Mokai, Ja'ula, is after these spores. They brought no weapons with them, really?
We're carrying some defense
no
satellites.
Security?
Deploy them at key defense points, and Ja'ula will be in for a nasty surprise if she decides to raid.
Odd that they really don't have security. I mean, where are their security at? Let's deploy some for them, I guess. But yeah, it's just a little odd
Ilachi
they didn't have
dropping
any.
out of warp. They're arming weapons.
Uh-oh. Some bad Ilachi? Good Ilachi? I don't know anymore. Now we're fighting Ilachi. They are tougher. They like to spore jump around or whatever. Actually, they went down pretty easy. But why did they attack us? I thought they were our allies all of a sudden.
Okay, let's have a look. Sensors online, weapons active, shields at full. Good. Defense Satellite Alpha is open and ready for business. May it never fire a shot. We've got more work to do here. Let's get the next satellite in place.
We're not even going to ask why the Ilachi are attacking us. Because they're not supposed to be. They're supposed to be our allies now. Maybe there's different factions of Ilachi. That would make sense.
Heads up! An Ilachi fleet just dropped out of warp.
And there they are again.
Target's shields have failed.
Took them out real fast this time. Oh, no, there's one behind me. Holy crap. How did that? A whole nother fleet got behind me.
Right shield's failing.
They went down real
Yeah, this
fast.
is too good to be true. Let's get Satellite Gamma online while we can.
Okay, I guess that one's fine. Yeah, why are the Ilachi suddenly attacking us? What's that all about?
I was afraid of this. More Ilachi.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. Left shield's failing. Target's shields have failed.
All right, we have one satellite left to deploy. Let's get to work.
Okay, here we go. Deploy Delta.
They're hitting Satellite Alpha again.
Maybe they're only interested in the satellites? I don't know.
Warning, ship is under attack. Right shield's failing. Target's shields have failed. 4 shields failing. Target's shields have failed.
Another Alachi fleet. They're going after Satellite Delta.
Yeah, why are they doing this? There's a lot of them, too.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. Shields failing.
Getting readings from Satellite Gamma. Looks like an Alachi flagship.
Well, let's get over there.
Warning.
You got some explaining to do, Lachi.
Shields have failed. Target's shields have failed.
Well, there was absolutely no explanation. Mission's over? Thought that was supposed to be against Ja'ula and the House Mokai. Except
Getting lots of good data coming in from the satellites.
Looks like they're
green across the board. Donatu Station sends their regards. There's a few dozen people down there who will sleep a little easier tonight thanks to our efforts.
If the Alachi return, the station will be ready for them.
The Alachi, the Ferengi, the Orions, and hey, let's not forget about Ja'ula. Anyone tries to make a play for the Spore Colony, they're gonna regret it. But I digress.
Well, why do we get it?
As much as I'd like to stick around and see what the researchers are up to, there's more work to be done.
Again, it's that whole thing. It's like everybody else wants it, but for some reason, only Starfleet and the Federation can have it. Nobody else. I get it. I know Ja'ula's trying to destroy everybody with it, and the Ferengi just want to sell it. I don't know what the Orions want. And the Alachi, I don't know what they want now. I'm confused. I thought they were our ally. Why are they firing on us? That was never answered. And now I'm confused. I guess that's all there is to this patrol. Okay, well, it was a nice little patrol. I enjoyed it. Nothing bad about it. It was good. It was simple. I mean, to the point. Deploy satellites to protect a colony. And, you know, have at it. People attack, you attack them back. I get it. But my first question is, why didn't the colony have some protection with them? Number two, especially knowing how many people want these spores, why didn't they have like a security team with them? Number two, why are the Alachi firing on us? That's new. They're so much our allies now that we've even got one as a bridge officer. So why are they attacking us? That wasn't answered here. Maybe we'll find out in more patrols. Maybe we'll find out in future patrols. Maybe we'll find out in a future mission. But that changes things if the Alachi are now attacking us. Because from what we learned from the mission Beneath the Skin and the TFO, Mycelial Realm, the Alachi are a friend unless they're deranged Alachi. Ooh, I guess that could be the case. They could be deranged Alachi. I didn't think of that. Okay, that would make sense. But even deranged, they can still fly ships. Kind of reminds me of the that Gamma Quadrant, not the spores, that alien that got, deranged there from. There's so many storylines in here. I forget the names of everything, but you know what I'm talking about. They got deranged and they could still fly ships somehow, even being deranged. But I guess the Alachi can too. I don't know what's going on. I'm confused now. I guess deranged Alachi. That explains it. Anyway, okay, sure, fine. Another good patrol. Now let's wrap up all of these 5 patrols, because I've done all 5 now, into my final summary review. I like the patrols. I want more patrols, but I want them clearly labeled and accessible, and I believe they need to do some work on that. The current patrol menu is actually under TFO for some reason. It's under Task Force Operations tab. That's the wrong place for it. It needs to be under the Mission Journal tab right next to the Episodes tab, because they are related in a way to the episodes. It's just a side quest kind of thing. That's a good way to think of it. Put it next to the episodes so more people can find them, because they are not Task Force Operations. So that needs to be moved. Second, they need to finish putting all the patrols here. This is definitely not nearly all the patrols. So they need to go ahead and put all the patrols here. And that way we can access all of the patrols from one patrol UI menu. Perfect. That's what they need to do. If they don't do that, they're not doing the patrols justice or the game justice. Next, I like the new 5 patrols we get with the Ju'ula storyline, and they will make very good patrols to use for certain things. I am going to use those patrols to test future ship builds, to take my ship out and test it. I'm also going to use those patrols to build my Starship Mastery. Everybody, when they get a new ship, one of the first things they want to do is max out that Starship Mastery. These are good patrols to do that with. There's a lot of combat in each one. You can replay them over and over and over. They're not too long, and they do give you very big battles with a lot of ships that can overwhelm you. And that's good for testing ship builds, and that's also good for building your Starship Mastery. So these patrols are going to be great for using those for practical things like that. And I'm going to do that in the future. So I like the patrols overall. Very good. Clap, clap, A+. Okay? A+ on that. Moving forward, I want to do the new revamped Delta patrols. There are some revamped Delta patrols with this update. I'm going to play them. So that is the next thing that you can expect. I will probably I might do all of them in one video, but I might not. I might separate it into separate videos too. We'll see what happens. Probably I'll separate them. But that's what you can expect next, is those Delta Quadrant patrols. I want to play the new revamped ones and see what they are like. And then we'll be pretty much done with all the new content for the Awakening update. But anyway, stay tuned for that. Watch all my previous patrols, and then you can watch these new Delta patrols coming up. Stay tuned for that. Should be good, should be fun. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. Check out Twitter at Brent_Justice for updates. You can follow me there. Also, check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/Brent Justice. This helps support the channel and also allows me to publish more and more videos.